Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Hey, it's Pipeman, the Adventures of Pipeman, W4CY Radio. Royal Republic is here at Hellfest, and they're about to do a press conference. So, let's take a watch.
Hello, Royal Republic. Welcome to the hottest press conference you'll probably ever attend.
It's insane. At least we've got fans.
I'm Neil, by the way, from the UK, from Total Rock. I just wanted to ask you as well, Hellfest has a lot of big metal bands. You guys bring the party, you bring the dance moves. Do you think that the Hellfest audience are ready for you? And I also want to ask a follow-up question. Who in the band has the best dance moves?
That would be me, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You want to see him now?
Yes.
Am I doing this?
Yes, of course.
You are.
Yeah.
You're committed now.
Yeah, I can't keep a beat that long.
All right.
I need a beat.
Okay.
Do the worm. Alright. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Hi. Merci beaucoup for the festival. My name is Dawn. I'm from America, and I'm here at Hellfest, and I wanted to ask a question. How has it been since your last Hellfest? What have you guys been working on?
We never did Hellfest before.
Well, then I've been misinformed.
This is our first
how
time.
you been?
Yeah, we
How are you
wanted to
enjoying
do
the
Very
festival?
good.
Hellfest.
Throughout our whole life leading up to this point, ups and downs, strikes and gutters.
Fantastic. And what can we expect with your new album?
We don't know yet.
No,
we have no idea. There is no new album, right? Or did I miss out on this? No. But we have a new single out called Venus, from Shocking Loop. It's a cover.
It's a good cover.
We don't really know what to expect. That's the funny thing about being in this band. It's like everybody expects us to have this grand plan, but we're just kind of motoring along and putting the track in front of the train as we go. We are as surprised as everyone else when we release something.
Yeah, the only thing we can say is basically expect the unexpected, because we don't know.
That sounds amazing. My name's Dawn of the Underground from All Rock. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Europe, Dawn.
Hi guys, Eamon from Eon Music in Ireland here. It's very multicultural today.
Love it.
I suppose I got a multicultural question for you. Love Cop is one of your highest charting albums in your home country in Sweden.
Really?
4 albums in a row that have charted. You've also been your highest charting album in Germany. What does that success mean to you?
How come no one tells us these things? That sounds awesome.
I need to work for your label.
I feel it. There's our label exec. What the fuck? Like the current label exec, not the exec. Keep the success away from the band. It'll make them work harder. Yeah. It's like you have to do better. I guess they want us to do better all the time. But we can see it in the ticket sales and the people that show up and the streaming revenue. That was a joke. But
We can almost buy it ourselves as cheeseburger now.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, we love it. I love every step forward, and I also love the steps back, especially
You
when I
said
step
that before. What do you mean by that?
the thing that happened in 2020 that nobody wants to talk about.
Okay. And then you love
Stepping out
back
of it,
up.
yeah.
Okay. This is like a therapy session.
Yeah. Hottest therapy session ever.
Hi guys, I'm Elisa from the Road to Rock in the UK. Hi. You just said you don't plan anything. How did you get the band together? And when you first formed, did you know what direction you wanted to take?
My part was basically, I just got a phone call. We all knew of each other. We didn't know each other when we were in music academy, like really super posh. Sounds very posh. And then I think Adam had an idea, like, yes, to form a band, and he just looked around, like, who amongst all the drummers might play battery the best? It's got to be Per. And who is the greatest rock poser? It's got to be Hannes.
Who has the best dance moves?
Yeah. And who has the thickest neck? That's me.
No, we started, like Adam wanted to start a band, so he quit the university, and then he went back to the university like 6 months later and said, okay, do you want to be in the band? Do you want to be in the band? Do you want to be in the band? And that's kind of how it started.
Yeah, that's what it was. We didn't know each other. It was really weird, actually. Looking back, the first couple of rehearsals, it was just like we played a couple of songs, and then there was silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like playing music always felt great with this setup. Like we added one band member at a time, and it was just instant chemistry every time, and then everything else kind of came out of that. I mean, obviously now we've known each other for a long time, been through some stuff together.
Yeah, it's like a second family nowadays.
Yeah.
With, you know, with all the nice stuff and the bad stuff.
Thank you.
I do have one question. You said about music academy, because in Sweden, when you are young, it's really easy to learn music, play, have some space, etc., etc. And last year we were talking with Edith from Bluesfields, and she said that things have evolved in the wrong way. Do you have more information about that? What do you think also about that? Because Sweden was a really strong country, pushing young talents to really make it as a living after that.
I think there is some with the people in place in Swedish government right now. There is some cutting back on the whole cultural education thing, which is obviously very sad, and there's a lot of people being very frustrated about this, us included, I guess, or at least.
Because we all started in that school. You know, I started playing drums when I was 8 years old. Somebody said, "Hey, what do you want to play?" And then you could go and or do you want to play an instrument? And I said, drums.
Yeah, and it was free for all. I started playing classical piano, and you were just on your way. So.
Yeah, and it's really sad that disappears, because all of the successful musicians from Sweden went through that same education system.
So yeah, I think she's onto something. It is a little, it's sad.
And I heard Lisa Nilsson, it's a Swedish artist that sings in Swedish. But she says, you know, when you start cutting back on culture, you're also like starting cutting back on mental health, because a lot of people like use music to, and we hear that a lot too. Like, we never thought this band would mean anything to anybody, you know, singing about underwear and making silly puns about, you know, innuendos and stuff. But people come up to us all the time and say like, hey, you really helped me get through some tough times. And I think that's something that, you know, you're investing not just in music, you're investing in a bunch of other things as well. And I think that's important, more and more important.
Yeah, and I am being given the opportunity to actually do something productive and good with your spare time when you're 14, 15, 16. I mean, that means the world. Who knows what we would have been doing if it wasn't for us being in the rehearsal room.
Crack cocaine. Smashing windows.
Playing Bondi.
Yeah. Sweden is a legendary country for artists. The music that's coming out. You've got Ghost, you've got ABBA, you've got Max Martin. What's it like to be standing up with those people, and does that push you? Does it inspire you? Is there a Swedish act that you're like, we would like to be like those, or does it make it tougher to stand up against that type of competition?
I think they kind of paved the way actually for people and bands like us, because from when we were kids, we knew that it was actually a career choice. You could actually make a living making music, and it wasn't like frowned upon. And it's not so much like go get a real job, get a haircut, get a job. It's not like that in Sweden, because we have so many great artists and successful songwriters and producers, so people know that you can actually make a living, and it's worth taking a shot at it.
We all come from small cities, and all of the other bands come from small cities because there's nothing else to do. So you can either, you know, do crack cocaine or be in a band.
What's the thing about cocaine all of a sudden?
It's a metal festival.
We're back on-
trying to speak a language.
We're back on the third intervention.
Hello, this is Dawn from All Rock again. I just wanted to know who the genius was behind the video creations because I love watching them. So who was the genius with the ideas?
We're talking about Venus. That was basically, we had the song first, and then Adam called us, the rest of the band. We had a band meeting, and it's like, to be able to make some sort of success with the song, we need movie material nowadays. It doesn't cut it anymore with just releasing a song. Everybody like, yeah, we do. And then we just tried to figure out, just brainstorming. And then we came up with like, what about corpse paint? We haven't done that before, so let's give that a go. And what about a love story with corpse paint? Now we're talking, now we're cooking. And it just kind of like naturally evolved, and basically we kind of had the script done on the morning when we started shooting. So, and it's a lot of improvisation as well. It was, as always, a tight budget and a tight time schedule. So, but we were super happy with the result as well.
It's weird how we're on such a tight budget, knowing that we're number one.
Yeah, oh, hey, having a good time, Björn.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.